Hello everyone, welcome to this new series of Vicar David's 60-second slot on our St Michael's Messages YouTube channel. Twice a week I'm going to put out a short message called 60-second slot. May occasionally go slightly over 60 seconds, but I promise not too much. Just a brief thought, a brief message, just a brief reflection, just two times a week. So here goes the first one. I heard of a man that had won 2 complimentary tickets to watch Chelsea Football Club play at Stamford Bridge. And so he lived in Kent, he got in his car with his wife and they drove sort of the M25 into West London. And he was relying on his sat-nav, his satellite navigation. But to his surprise, it carried on and he found himself on the North Circular Road. And then the north part of the M25, and then going up the M1. Up and up it went, past Watford Gap services, up all the way to past Leeds, up into Northumberland, to the battle site of the Battle of Stamford Bridge, fought in 1066 by King Harold against the last serious Viking invasion force. Well, you might have thought that despite his satellite navigation, there would have been other clues that he was not heading to Chelsea's football ground of Stamford Bridge, but rather was taking an extremely long detour. There was the road signs, for one thing, pointing you're going north and out of London, when he must have known he should have been in London. There was his own common sense that told him that he should be in West London and not Northumberland. And of course his wife next to him, she might have had a contribution as well. Now, in our faith, there are lots of things that can give us signposts and directions. And like this poor chap relying on his sat-nav, we do well, I think, to not just rely totally on one of them. Because we do have the Bible, but the Bible's set in its context of its time. It's a guide to what those people thought. It's a guide towards God. It's not a kind of rule book that one part of it covers absolutely everything. We need to interpret it in a way that the way that it was intended to be written and read and understood and heard. There's the lives of the saints, great inspirations. But again, we all know stories of saints. We wouldn't want to emulate every single aspect of their lives. There's the teaching of the church throughout history, great writers like C.S. Lewis. There's the lives of individual Christians that we might have known ourselves. All of these things come together to interact and reflect with our own common sense, our own God-given gift of reason, to show us the way that God wants us to go in life. And there are many people in our world, I'm sure you know, who feel lost and in need of a sense of direction and pointing in the right way. People who are confused in our world and just feel a sense of being lost and directionless and purposeless. And if we're honest, sometimes in our own lives, we ourselves might find times that we would be grateful of a sense of someone pointing us in the right way, of gathering all these things together and showing us the way that God wants us to go to where we're intended to go the way that we're meant to go to Chelsea's football ground and getting that complimentary box and not be stuck on a lonely stretch of the M1 up in Northumberland. Well, thank you very much for watching. These talks will go out twice a week. Please help to grow our video channel, our YouTube channel, St Michael's Messages, by hitting the like button, that's the thumbs up, the subscribe, and if you can, the notifications button. Increase our presence on the internet, on YouTube, as we grow this channel and as we grow our church. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.